Xuanzhi is a great warrior, but as an infant, his body became the prison for the soul of the Demon Lord. In time, the Demon Lord will corrupt his heart, break free, and seize control of all three realms. The only way to stop this impending apocalypse is to find the Divine Book, hidden somewhere in the Banbaduo Valley. The path to it leads across the dangerous river of forgetfulness, but Huanzhe has loyal friends by his side who always have his back. Every producer dreams not just of making a feature film, but of launching a full-blown franchise that spans multiple sequels and spin-offs. One that audiences will love so much they'll watch the TV series adaptation, buy the video game, and snap up all the merchandise. Some studios try to get a head start by adapting stories that aren't finished, greenlighting only the first part of a larger narrative with the hope of figuring out the rest later. While this is a profitable model from a production standpoint, few viewers enjoy spending their time on a movie that lacks a real ending. The Savior of the World is exactly that kind of project. It doesn't feel like a complete movie, but rather like the first episode of a TV series. It introduces the characters, sets up the goal of their journey, and shows them overcoming the first obstacle on their path, only to end with a heavy-handed "to be continued" and the closing credits. This feeling of incompleteness is amplified by the film's structure, which essentially splits into two separate stories. Around the midway point, the plot takes a sharp turn and switches to a brand new, completely different narrative, a tragic tale of impossible love. This is the backstory of two secondary characters, a demoness trapped inside a painting and a human artist who, to be with his beloved, died and became the ferryman on that very river of forgetfulness the main heroes must cross. There's nothing inherently wrong with this kind of plot structure, but it's suspicious that this embedded story is far more emotional and interesting than the main one. Even though its characters only appear halfway through the film, you connect with them faster and more deeply, and their tragic fate is far more engaging than the simplistic, cliched central plotline and its heroes. To be fair, The Savior of the World isn't bad to look at. It has a few decent action scenes, and overall, it's made to a technical standard that's normal for Chinese online cinema. But the big question is what the creators will do in a sequel, now that they're stuck with such bland and one-dimensional main characters. Although we've seen situations time and again where promised sequels aren't just delayed for years, they never materialize at all. The chances that The Savior of the World will never get a sequel are pretty high.